How's everybody doing? I'm okay. I'm just like, whatever. You know, we're going into the fall. We're falling down to the fall, autumn, the beginning of the Halloween season, which I like. I like Halloween. I like the leaves. I like fall. Fall's like crisp. I like apples. Apples are crisp. That's why they have a crisper. In the refrigerator, we had a crisper. I have no fucking idea what that meant. Crisper. Like, as far as I knew, crisp is like when you bite into an apple, it's like crisp. Apple crisp. It was a delicious dish that people used to make. Apple crisp. Was that what it's called? Apple crisp? You put a little bit of cinnamon and vanilla ice cream. Oh, yeah. If I did commercials, I'd do commercials for Breyer's Vanilla Bean, like the old-fashioned, and I used to sell that when I sold ice cream. I worked for an ice cream distributor, and I sold Ben & Jerry's and Good Humor. It was a Good Humor, I don't know, a bunch of that shit. And anyway, the company, those people were fucking assholes. Because, I don't know, a lot of these companies, fuck them. The small ones and the big ones. There are a lot of small companies that are great with people who have hearts and who are, passionate about what they're doing and pour their heart and soul and money into a restaurant or a business or whatever. But I have to tell you about the cannabis industry. If I can talk about that on YouTube. It's legal. Is it okay still? No? All right. I'll just go break into a building. Would I break into a cannabis building? Would that be like, you'd be like, oh, that's okay. No, it's not. I don't know. But the cannabis industry, folks, is like one industry here in Maine. These some of these fucking people who run these businesses don't know how to fucking treat people. Okay, maybe they're so busy treating the plants, making sure that they're nutrients and that they're watered and that there's no seeds and whatever, but to treating people, some of these businesses, I've heard some stories, and I've been through a couple myself there with the cannabis industry here in Maine. Still trying to figure out how to treat humans. Thank you for your work in the field of plants, literally. But you need to figure out how to treat people, And if you don't know how to figure it out, and if you refuse to figure it out, I'm sure SEIU or any of these other, AGRA unions can teach you. Because that's the next step. Because in these industries, you have to learn pretty quickly. Because then you're, searching for employees. Because you're thinking that the biggest draw to employment is weed, cool. That doesn't last a long time, especially when there's a proliferation of weed in Maine everywhere. It's hey, weed, and yeah, that's cool. I got mine over here, my buddy. I like this strain that you don't have that strain, do you? No, okay. Well, this guy has it, and so I'm cool. I'd rather work at McDonald's for $27 an hour more than what you want to pay me to cultivate and to fucking trim. So no, or to deal with customers that are fucking off the hook. That's the thing, is I had to deal with one customer, and this is the situation with cannabis stores. Medical cards, apparently there was, I don't even know if it's true, that if you get a medical card in the state of Maine, then you can't have a gun, or you can't register a gun or some shit like that. That ends up in some kind of a database where having a firearm is a problem. Apparently, I don't know. That's the rumor. So a lot of these folks, I had a problem with a guy who was a veteran. Not that he was a veteran, but he was fucking out of his fucking tree. And a lot of people use, including me, for PTSD and other things, of varying degrees, cannabis to help, with anxiety and things like that. But a lot of these guys, some of them are a little bit tense when they don't get their weed right away. And I had an incident with a guy, and it ended up being a big deal. And a guy was like, "You fucking asshole! You can't put it in." Dude, it's a weed shop. Fucking chill out, So it was really bad, and of course, at the end of the day, the management was like on his side. You know, the guy threatened me, swore at me, and was like, I'm done with you. And I walked off, you know, and like let the manager fucking handle it. And then that was bad. I should have sat there and took it. Really? Okay. I don't think you would tell someone that at McDonald's. So you got to fucking learn these lessons about how to fucking treat people. And again, thank you for treating the plants very well, because you're doing very well there. But people are not plants, although we need some attention and we need some cultivation. You know what I'm saying? Just like I worked at one place, and he's like, I can't pay you much, but I can pay you some in weed. You know, and I'm like, oh, great. Yeah, I don't think the electric company takes weed for payment. You know, I don't know. So anyway, that's my little rant about, I don't know even what it was about. What was I talking about? I know I was talking about weed. Geez, I lost my train of thought. I wonder how that happened. Anyway, see you later. Goodbye.